Yes, sir.
Grow Heads Podcast at Loud Bank.
What's up, Shorty?
HBG. Oh.
G, bitch. What's up, everybody? You just that was funny. I'm about to introduce myself.
Grow Heads Podcast at Loud Bank.
HBG. Oh.
What's up, everybody? It's your man AC with the Loud Bank, and you just tuned in to the Grow Heads Podcast. Tonight, we got my man Taylor and Mike with HPG in the house.
What up? How y'all doing, people?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
All right.
Right. So, we got the CEO and founder of his own podcast and the host of his own podcast. We got Old the Great in the house, man.
What's cracking?
Off the glass.
Yo, HPG, Grow Heads, finally done it, Loud Bank.
Yes,
Yo,
yes,
the merger is complete. What's
Old
good?
the Great,
y'all?
off the glass.
Appreciate you coming, man.
Appreciate y'all.
You know what I'm saying, my
Appreciate
brother?
y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Mike over there rolling up, I get it.
To
Damn
the
right.
couch, man.
Oh man, thank you.
Yeah.
I've heard about Grow Heads for a while. I love how y'all got y'all stuff popped off. I love how the people you've interviewed. I love how y'all do it. So I'm happy to be there.
Yeah, man. We
Thank
happy
you.
to have you here,
I
man.
appreciate
Hey,
it.
I had a good time on your podcast too, bro. Yeah, so
Thank you,
tell us
sir.
a little bit about High Off the Glass, bro.
Okay, well, Eye Off the Glass started in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do a podcast about basketball, really, but I was just like, nah, because everybody and their mama do podcasts about basketball. So I was just like, let me do one about basketball and cannabis. You know what I'm saying? Let me put them two things together.
Yes.
This is my two favorite things. So let me throw that together. Did that. Started in 2019. Had my boy D. Also known as Marcus Boston. He helped me get it started. I did it on his network at first. Did it with him for like 2 years. Did it with him from 2019 all the way until last year. Then jumped on My City, My Music, who I'm with right now.
Nice.
And yeah, we talk about cannabis and basketball.
That's cool.
I love the podcast, and the main reason why I have it is just to kill the stigma that's associated with cannabis.
Right.
Because there should be no stigma associated with a plant this dope.
Exactly.
And I love basketball. It's the greatest sport.
Hey, let me know this. There's a lot of ball players in the closet on cannabis for pain and relief after a tough game.
Bro, it used to be in the closet. Now that it can come out now. You know what I'm saying? Because the NBA is like, I think NBA and I think MLB are the only major sports leagues that have said we no longer test for cannabis in no way, shape, or form.
Right.
And the NBA in this new collective bargaining agreement, this new collective bargaining agreement that they're about to sign, players can now invest in cannabis companies while playing. It had to be you had to be in the closet, like you said, AC, or or you do it after you're done playing. Now they can do it now, so they can jump on with Viola, with Al Harrington, ex-player, because AI done jumped on with him. They was just in town. They were just here in St. Louis last month to promote Viola. Major shout out to Abe. Major shout out to Al Harrington. Major shout out to Larry for y'all kicking it off here in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with them. Abe showed me major love last year during the 420 event. You know what I'm saying? So it was it's dope that they don't have to be afraid to to support this play, because you use it. You know what I'm saying? So talk about it. We don't have to be scared no more. Like,
No, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. If you're not ready for what's getting ready to go down with this cannabis thing, people have been using it for medicinal purposes. Sometimes you come home from a hard day's work, you just want to relax and calm your nerves, and it does just that. So, shout out to everybody that's using it for medicinal purposes. It's definitely a medicine. So, tell me this, man. Did you hoop back in the day? Was you a hooper or football player, baseball player?
I was definitely a hooper. I tried to. I played all sports when I was. played all sports back in the day. Tried to go hard with football. I ain't like how hard they hit. So I was good on that. So basketball was my jump off. And I played that shit from as soon as my mother gave me the rock and forever. You know what I'm saying? Basketball to me was, it was more than just a sport. It was kind of like a fucking, not kind of like, it was medicine. Like when I was stressed out about life, I would just go hoop. And that would help me feel better. You know what I'm saying? And figure it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
And so did you have that stigma yourself? Like, hey, I'm in sports. You know, I'm in the sports. I ain't smoking nothing. I ain't getting high.
No, I didn't have that stigma at all. I didn't blow. I didn't start smoking. First time I smoked, I was 16.
Okay.
A typical story, like high school, skipping school, and then we blowing and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time and shit.
Sure.
But it was just
Was
like,
it paper? How was it?
it was paper,
Okay.
and the shit was dope. You know what I'm saying?
You remember, was it the strain you could remember, or it just was?
No, for the strain I can remember. Taylor in the 90s? Oh, that's cute. That's cute. It was just weed back then, bro. You lucky to, you don't even know who you got it from, for real. I mean, you just, your peoples came up on it, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, just blew the shit and loved it and was down ever since. But like, I was never like heavy off into. I didn't get heavy off into it until after I got off the service. You know what I'm saying? That's when I got heavy off into it. But then it was just like sports, life, all that shit, and then cannabis came later.
Yep. And
This
so
motherfucker hit.
That's the ice cream cake.
Ooh.
Show.
That motherfucker go hard.
ice cream cake.
Good ice cream.
That's a good L too. The way shit.
Rolled up in that hemp, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
That's how I prefer to smoke now. You know?
Why do you prefer to smoke with him?
Man, because it's, it's just better for you.
Man, for
There's
real.
so many ways,
Talk
you know
about
what I'm saying? The toxins, the nicotine, it's just proven fact. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
The science behind it and
Yes.
the whole technology behind it. So
Yes.
I can't switch all the way over to the papers because it's just a different type of, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
experience and vibe.
Yeah.
But I do smoke cones and papers and joints and things, but
You prefer the texture and
Yeah.
how the L feel, the
and
blunt
how
feel,
yep.
as opposed to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like that too, but I had to. I can still fuck with hemp blunts, but like this will fuck me up on hemp blunts. But I'll go back to them. But I started fucking with high hemps.
Okay.
Tough, and I love high hemps.
Those are cool.
And man, I love the different.
I like to.
Bruh, I love high hemps.
If you can't get them, we go with the high.
You know what I mean? And I fuck with high hemp so tough. I love the cones. I love but it wasn't nothing like the regular just L of a high hemp. And it came with the tip. That's why I'm addicted to fucking tips now, because of high hemp.
Yeah.
But then I started noticing, yo, why my lips changing color in the corners? What the fuck was? And it was literally, I stopped fucking with them, and then went back to them. Stopped. It was literally the high hemps that was changing my fucking lips, bro. And you know what they say about the smokers and shit, black mark. No, like it was making the shit like making me lose pigment. You know what I mean? So I was just like, yeah, I gotta stop fucking with y'all. So it's just like, to all y'all out there that love high hemp, I feel you. I was once like you. Watch out. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's different.
Everybody different.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody different. Yo, you got chapped lips, it might not mess with you.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be moisturized like I was.
Don't be moisturized.
Shit.
With it being Rick now, how do you feel like about that? You know what I'm saying? Even though, it opens more doors and things of that nature, how do you feel about an overall picture? Like, with it being Rick?
That's a beautiful question. I voted no on that motherfucker.
Voted no?
I voted no. The reason why I voted no, because I talked about it on the show earlier this year. I'm sorry, last year. You can't put in the language certain individuals may get out on marijuana offenses. What the fuck does certain and may get out? What does certain and may mean in that paragraph? Like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? So that just threw me.
That's the language.
Yeah, I mean, that was literally the language, and y'all know why they wrote it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't mess with it. Then it was, what was it? It didn't say exactly where the money would go. You know what I'm saying? It did not say that. It was just, it was three major things in that. Not three. It was a couple different things in that amendment that I didn't like. So I just voted no on it.
Right.
And I knew the shit was gonna pass overwhelmingly because people see that and they just, you know what I'm saying. And I had different folks on the show. I had we did like a little round table about it.
Okay.
Folks that were for it, folks that were against it, and.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Where can we find that material?
You can. I appreciate you asking. You can find my show. It's called High Off the Glass. This is the Bone. That's the logo.
I see it right here.
You know what I'm saying? Check out the logo. You see it right there. Bone. Isn't it beautiful? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl Kay, who made it for me. She is the best. If you need anything drawn, made, all that, you let Miss K do it. She is dope. If you need her information, hit me up on this at High Off the Glass, the THA Glass. What is it? I'm on YouTube, IG, Facebook, Twitter. Oh, the great, OTHA great.
You're great, yes sir, yes sir, man. You know it,
Yes, sir.
So to give the gab and you want to like, what inspired you like really to start the Hot Off the Glass? Like, I know it started in 2019.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What was the motivation behind it? What was the determination? I know you determined because you still doing it.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying? We
right.
met you back at 21.
Yeah, yes, you sure did. I appreciate that. I think like the real inspiration for real was just like, I just don't like how I could go into a bank, I can go into an establishment and I smell like green and you look in a certain way, you acting funny.
Yeah.
Then so-and-so going to the bank, going to such and such establishment, it's reeking alcohol or cigarettes and you don't give a fuck. You not tripping. How can I help you, sir? Like, what is this? Why you ain't on me just because I smell like green and shit?
Platform for the voice.
So yeah, so like I just wanted to, for real wanted to kill that stigma. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a sports fiend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like TV talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sports fiend. And like I would wear motherfuckers out at work with my takes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I argue them the fuck down. Like I would just kill their ass. So I was just like, man, I gotta start getting this off. You know what I'm saying? And everybody in almost had podcasts. And then like I said, my boy Marcus, he had a straight podcast and network. He had started jumped off. He had a show. Plus he had a show with his boy. Okay. I was like, look, can I do a show? He was like, yeah, come on. I was like, all right, bet. And you know, I laid it out. Got my homegirl, Miss K, she drew the logo. I told her exactly. I had a vision for it. I had a vision for like two people up in the air reaching. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they reaching for not a ball, an L. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That was it. And right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was basically it. Like all of it like came to me, and I'm just like, okay, well if these ideas are coming to me, I got to do something with this. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna do it with this one dude. He started tripping, and he was the reason that made me not want to do just basketball. Gotcha. Because what was it? I was gonna do just basketball with him, but he was being a dick about how come you haven't done this yet? How come you haven't done that yet? I'm like, dude, are you crazy? I just had surgery because that's another reason I meant to tell y'all that I was down. I had surgery on my left knee. I had a meniscus tear, so I was down, and I'm like, what the fuck can I do with a podcast? You know what I'm saying? And then that's why. You know.
So, man, we appreciate you, my brother, for dropping that knowledge and, you know what I'm saying, being determined and following through with that.
Right on, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
A lot of people don't always follow through with it. They think of this idea and it don't go through. So, you know what I'm saying? You were determined, you made it happen. So.
I tried. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I've got a lot of help along the way.
For sure, man. That's what it's about, too, that village. You know what I'm saying? That structure, man.
Yes, sir.
We help one another.
Yeah.
You know.
Right on.
Definitely.
Yeah, right.
So you ever thought about growing your own?
Oh yes, definitely. Like, see here, this is why. See, y'all cultivators, I keep y'all around. I collect y'all like people collect comic books and basketball cards. You know what I'm saying? Yes, because I already have. I ain't even gonna say what it is because y'all may take my idea. So trust me, like I want to cultivate. I got a spot already picked out in my basement. I just moved into my house. Like what was it? what is it, year before last, just moved into my house and shit, so I already got a spot in the basement. I know exactly how I want to do it. I know what kind of tent to get, all this shit. I'm just going to come to y'all. I'm going to go to friends and be like, boom, get me together.
Yeah,
So I've been.
I got you, bro.
Yes, all right, thank you.
You want to
Thank
piece it
you.
out piece by piece.
Yes.
You want to go small and grow
Yes.
into something. You know,
Yes.
Yeah, you want to start big. And
Yeah.
'cause most likely you're going to be growing for life.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
You ain't gonna be
Yes.
quit no time soon.
Nah.
And so you get you some good quality equipment and stuff.
Word.
And you're going in.
Yeah.
You'll have a nice harvest. You're gonna make sure you get a harvest.
Thank you.
Make
Oh.
sure you get a harvest. Nobody
Aww.
comes out of Loud Bank without a harvest.
Man, that craft is, it's a difference.
It is.
For sure. And then when you do it yourself and you learn how to fish,
Yeah.
you never starve, so you can never go without. You know what I'm saying?
It's a brotherhood in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just like with the sports, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like with the
Yeah.
sports. You play
Yeah.
ball, I play ball, who
Yeah.
you play for, and you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
got to relate on some things and
Yeah.
positions,
Yeah.
it's just structural.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's a
what's
way of
up.
life.
That's why I want to get into it.
And you know, if you think back like 5 or 10 years ago, like my circle,
Yeah.
man, ain't none of them around.
True.
And you know, in the last couple of years, in
True.
2019, I started leaving my day job and coming to Loud Bank.
Right.
The circle just totally changed, man. It ain't that I changed. And if you wasn't in my circle then no more, I guess you are part of the change. So.
I know how that be.
Yep,
I know how that be.
Yep.
I seriously, shit, 10 years ago, from how many people from 10 years ago are still in my life? Maybe one. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2. They're probably about, besides family, one or two. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's cool, man. Yeah, so once again, man, let everybody know how they get in touch with you. You know, tell everybody that,
Oh, yeah. Yep. Man, y'all know what it is.
Podcast at the end of
My City, My Music. My MYCITY
We put it right here.
MYMU music. There it is. You see it. Music. MyCityMyMusic.com. You go to our YouTube channel, My City, My Music. You can find my latest episodes. You can go to High Off the Glass on YouTube. You'll find my episodes. Now, here's the thing. I'll tell you this. My YouTube channel, that's High Off the Glass, that's my old channel. Those episodes aren't as updated as My City, My Music ones. That's my fault. They're going to be updated. I'm doing it as fast as I can. This, the podcast in life, I'm just telling y'all this. For those of you who would like to jump out and, be in this podcast world and do this and think it's fun and, really want to, are all about it, just know it's fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Just know it is work. This shit is not easy unless somebody's paying you. You have to do all this shit your fucking self. You know what I'm saying? So
Speaking facts, y'all.
you better make sure you better make sure you know what the fuck you're doing and or have a good team around you because this podcast and shit, this content shit, it is not fucking easy.
Yep, takes dedication.
Takes time and
Yep,
dedication.
takes dedication, a little know-how, figure out how to get through the odds and ends, be where you need to be when you need to be.
Word.
Get people on your podcast to keep your show going. Yeah, it's a lot of work, man.
It's no joke,
A
man.
lot of work, man.
No joke.
Favorite basketball player?
Oh, all time to go.
To go?
To go.
MJ?
Yeah, for real. Like that dude.
Favorite strand? That's what I meant to ask. I don't know why I said which strand was it.
Favorite strand?
Yeah, favorite strand.
Shoot, I want to talk about my favorite player. Yeah, for real.
Ain't that funny? You
Just
said
trying to
MJ?
get a little insight on older
You said
great,
MJ, right?
MJ.
So
You
that
get
goes
a lot
right
of
with the
insight
show.
out that. That's the main one right
That's
there.
what we call this right here, MJ. Same thing.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah, for real.
Mary
Yeah,
Jane.
like the other MJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach for
It's
me.
all
Is
good, yeah.
the GOAT all day.
Yeah, he the greatest, man.
He is.
You gotta get up to him.
That
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
that dude made me proud to be black back in the day. Shit, like dead ass, like that dude. I went to a shit. My mother sent me to this all Italian fucking grade school and shit for a couple years and shit. That shit was not easy. There was 3 black kids in the whole school. The motherfucker went from K to 8th. You know what I mean? I'm one of the 3. And I'm in 3rd grade, so I'm the oldest in that school of the black kids and shit. I was taking shit from them racist ass guys from, you know what I'm saying, every goddamn grade and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Concentrating there.
Oh, it is?
Okay,
Okay, thank you for the heads up.
So what strain is that one, Tim?
The white runs.
The white runs, and it's got a little bit of a worm in it.
Yeah.
Now, when they say little bit, they're lying. There's
No, it's a
a
little bit.
lot of, but you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, because I saw him picking up a lot of.
But we didn't put all of that in there. It's still right here.
Okay, that's what's up.
It's juice though,
Yeah,
believe me.
I feel you.
We start running, boy. It's gonna be wet.
Yeah, when you get the smoking funny, you know you at this spot.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
It tastes beautiful. Right on.
Yeah, dude.
All living soil, you know, no pesticides, you know, a little bit of synthetic, a little bit of salt base, and a little bit of organic nutrients.
Okay.
And then flushed out to let them genetics do what they gonna do, you know what I'm saying? So, and then cured as well. It's a whole process we're going. So just like with the whole content and then editing and so forth, it's a process with the grow as well. It ain't just wham bam, oh, it's ready now, you know, I can smoke it. No, it's a process even with it trying to dry and get it to that process to where you trim it and get it to the final product where you can actually break it down and put it in your, you know what I'm saying, and inhale it and whatnot. So
Gotta have that curve right.
gotta have the methods down. You know what I'm saying?
And you have different genetics, and it's about bringing the most out of it, out of each one, you know.
Knowing what characteristics that, like, it could be even something as little as pH, you know what I'm saying, like the water, you know what I'm saying, or temperature, you know, humidity.
Man, that's
airflow is essential, you know what I'm saying? So
It's so many variables, and to me, when you said that at first, I just took that, ain't that fucking life? Nothing in life you get that's worth having is not a process to get. You have to go through that process.
Yeah.
You have to let that shit bake.
Man.
You know what I mean? You gotta put that shit together, yo. Like, it's like anything you get fast. No. Like, so yeah. You know
as
what
long
I'm
as
saying?
it's something you like doing or whatever you do, like doing or what you into, you know what I'm saying, it's not necessarily work. It's more so just your legacy that's being taught is your passion.
Right.
And your dedication is being brought. So.
Right. And that's why I kind of stayed with the podcast. That's why I kind of stayed with that and tried to keep doing it, because I needed a place to get my sports takes out. You know what I mean? I needed to get my takes out about this, about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because on my show, the main two subjects are cannabis and basketball. But we talk all sports. We talk current events. We talk politics, religion. We talk all shit. I'm gonna talk on my show this Sunday. What is it? This is gonna come out. This is gonna come out in a couple weeks. But when y'all see this, check out my episode. I'm gonna talk about how y'all need to watch out what's going on with streaming services, how they showing us our shows, and autonomous fucking work. Because I think Deerbirds, from what one of the workers told me, they about to fucking just take out all the fucking people and just put in straight self checkout. And if these fucking stores start doing that, we cannot stand by and support these fucking stores. We need to boycott that shit, because you are literally taking humans away from their job. This is bullshit. Autonomous work and fucking what's going on with how the streaming services, man. I'm talking about that shit.
It's crazy, ain't it?
Fuck.
Yep, it's crazy. It's amazing.
For real.
Shucks, man, we got the good show tonight. Man, we did the little plant talk and more.
We done already? The fuck?
Yeah, man.
What the fuck?
I don't know, we keep rolling.
Y'all was getting in with good questions and shit. I'm trying to shit. That shit was good.
Everything feels good. Everything feels good. I love it, man.
Damn right.
On the show. Yep.
Shit,
Mike, how your plans going, bro? What you got going good? How your plans doing?
Doing pretty good. You know, got to get ready to get some stuff flipped over the flower.
That's always exciting.
Yeah.
Flipping stuff from over the flower. The veg stage is mostly the leaves, growing the leaves, getting the plant nice and big. Then you flip it over the flower, and that's when your fruits and your buds start popping out.
Yeah. So when you let it sit in the veg stage, what is it? What are you? Is it? It's not upside down yet. It's
Basically what you're doing is you got time to train it. You know what I'm saying? You get the size you want out of it. You can get it cut sheet
Okay.
and things like that.
Oh, it's still in the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's not fruiting, it's not creating no type of herb or bud yet, it's just regular growth. It's just like leaves, you know what I'm saying, and stems.
Now, and you want it when you in that veg stage, you want to stay in that mug for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The longer you stay in the veg stage,
That's
the
how
more
I
fruit
big
you
you want your
get.
plant.
It just depends on what method you're using, or what type of plant count, if you got a plant count.
And the size of your area that you're growing into.
Yeah.
If you don't have a big growing space, you can always flower your plant real short and small. You know, a lot of people do auto flowers and have a smaller
I want
plant.
to do I want all my shit to be organic. I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to be
when you use the photosynthesis,
photosynthesis.
yeah, photo type seeds, you can flip them to flower whenever you want to.
I only even know that word and know how to say it from the Cosby Show.
Photosynthesis.
Shout out to the Cosby Show, man. I know Bill fucked up, man, but you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker taught me all shit, bro.
Yeah.
That man taught I ain't have a fucking daddy. That dude taught me all shit. Like, for real.
No doubt.
So shit.
Yep. I hope y'all hit that subscribe button while y'all looking.
Sure.
Yep.
For real, subscribe. Check out their show. Like, their show is dope.
Podcast on Instagram and all that good stuff.
Or check out the show too.
Yeah, House the Class, if you don't know.
Yeah.
Check them out. Oh, the Great is in the house, man.
Yeah.
Really coming out.
This is what I want to tell you too about the GOAT.
What's that?
Fucking, and this is why I fuck with dude. I fuck with him number one because he the dope.
Okay.
Because he the dopest ever. Like I seen that motherfucker do shit. I thought nobody could be better than Magic or Larry. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could be better than them two. Legend and Magic had it locked, but then this motherfucker in Red and Black from Chicago started doing some crazy shit. Like, damn, this motherfucker can float on air. You know what I mean? So like this shit, he was stupid. He was dumb nice. So like, but then when he came to Springfield, Mass, where I'm from,
Okay.
and fucking so Springfield, Mass and shit, we had a Hall of Fame. If you didn't know, that's where basketball was invented. That's why I say that shit. Invented it. We had a basketball Hall of Fame. They used to have, I don't know if they have it anymore, but I don't think they do it anymore. They used to have the Hall of Fame game. The Hall of Fame game was dope because the ticket, it was downtown Springfield, Mass. The ticket was cheap, and it was always the world champ. Whoever won the championship the year before, they had to come to Springfield and play a shitty team. And they called it the Hall of Fame game. Chicago went there in '92. And she, what was it? My grandmother was working at the fucking hotel he was staying in. And they had to hide him down in a laundry room. And my grandmother was down there and had basketball card packs everywhere and shit, right? They were just giving out basketball cards and shit. And she grabbed a card and she asked him if he was signing it. And what was it? She showed him this one card. He was like, nah, I can't sign that. I can't sign that. And I'm thinking when she's telling me this story, I'm like, yo, you probably gave him a Knicks card. Oh, fuck, you probably gave him this card. So then the next card she gives him, she was like, can you sign this? He was just like, all right, I'll sign it. Right. So he signs it, yo, and shit, she brings it home to me and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I damn near passed the fuck out. Bruh, like, come the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was in town. Like, everybody knew about that shit, but I was just like,
You gotta put that up.
bruh, I still got it. But it was just like, what's the name? He took, first off, it's just dope. It's an Orlando Magic team card. That's the card that she ended up pulling out the pack and giving to him for him to sign. And I just think it's just amazing that the GOAT took the time to stop and sign that lady's card. Because he took the time to sign that lady's card. And that lady's my fucking grandma.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah,
That is amazing, man.
That's my
So you say you still got that card, huh?
Oh yeah, I got that. Got another autograph for him, his somewhere. cardboard is my favorite one.
Got a few stories, huh? That's good. So on your show, man, what type of guests you have on the show?
Oh shoot, I have all types of guests. I have business owners. I have what is it? And
Shout out to Daysha. I seen that episode.
you know, yeah, right on, yeah,
Sit down, shout out.
yeah. We gotta give it up to Deja Betts. That sister is constantly on the move. G5 Enterprise.
Yeah.
Them people, boom. Shout out to y'all. Y'all
They
are
let
fucking,
you leave for sure.
you know what I'm saying? Oh, luxury. Yo, Adrian. Michael, where you at? Yo, I'm about to get at y'all, yo. For real. Y'all gotta, I miss luxury leave. Can't wait to holler at
Yeah, we gotta
that.
get somebody from Luxury Relief on the show.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
For real. We gotta get,
Sure.
so we're trying, oh, wow, that's what's up.
Try to.
That's what's up.
Mhm.
What's the name? We gotta get, I need to get both of them on my show because I love what Luxury Leaf is doing. And Viola, shout out to the black owned dispensaries
Yeah,
for real.
tap in with
But yeah, I have what is it? People that basketball players, sports fans, athletes. I've had an NBA player on. I've had a national celebrity, not celebrity, but well-known comedian. She's like known throughout the country and stuff. I had all types of different guests, musicians, and people that are involved with the plant. You know what I'm saying? Like those, like y'all, and those. I like to have guests of all ranges. You know what I'm saying? I just had a sister on. Y'all need to check this show out. Her name is Nadia Jackson Fitch. She is getting a master's degree in what is it? Sports cannabis with a something with a focus on race. So it's going to be sports with basketball cannabis and with a focus on race. That's the degree she's getting. So shit, I can't wait to see what that sister coming up with. I think she's transferring to Minnesota. She's saying she ain't getting no love here at the school she's at. Which one she was at? I think she was at WashU. She said they on some racist shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But check out that episode. You know what I'm saying? The episode is dope.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What you prefer, man? Sativa, indica, or hybrid?
I don't give a fuck. I don't really care. I'm
Do you do dabs, concentrates,
all that shit.
edibles?
All that shit agrees with me. The only thing I do the edibles too is this edibles take too
When was your
long.
first experience with the edible? A true edible. Let's say a true edible. When your heart jumped up a little bit faster.
Word.
You was like, "Oh, this shit doing something." I fucked up. I remember doing one. I was working. Let's say I was working. I was like, "Damn,
Yeah.
okay." It was a brownie.
Yeah.
It made my shift go by. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell no, that was the first time you ever did it.
Turn to a roll.
Where it straight work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell no. I think.
And I kind of was hooked on them. I wanted them ever since. And then I had a bad experience too with them.
That shit get you sucked in.
So.
Shit.
But once you build your tolerance up, like I'm a smoker, and I do a lot of concentrates too. So it's just like shit.
Right.
I can take the THC, and then by the time my body do process it, it's gonna take 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
Normally I'll be damn near asleep by then. So,
Yeah.
so I sleep good off of it for sure.
Damn right.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
gotta build up a tolerance to my organs and everything, because your receptors, not only your brain, but your receptors in your organs pick it up as well when you digest it. So it helps and heals those parts of your body as well when you digest it. So and it's just a different experience too.
Exactly. What do you know about the endocannabinoid system?
We have a few people on the show that's very educated. Shout out to Mark Rule. Man, shout out to Mark Rule. He will be
Mark.
at the Expo, St. Louis Expo,
Yep,
dropping
yep.
knowledge and gems. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. When is that? When's the
15, 20 minutes
It's May
to
the
dropping
20th.
them bombs.
May the
20th.
20th.
On the
That
cannabinoid
weekend,
system.
19th, I think it's the 19th to the 21st.
Bad.
Yeah, Mark will be speaking about the entourage effect.
Okay.
Shout out to Joe.
So what's up with that?
Yep.
Yeah, that they I guess that they from what I've read, they discovered it in the 90s, and it's literally receptors that we have within us to take in cannabis. You know what I'm saying, and get what we need from it.
Mm-hmm. You keep hearing people saying, well, we need to research it a little more, we need to study it a little. No, we don't. People been smoking this stuff forever.
True.
And nobody still got hurt from it.
True.
Nobody still haven't died, so obviously
It's a plant, man. It's just
it's safe.
they being
To
ignorant.
that
You know what I'm
point.
saying? You
Yeah.
not,
But you know what though?
And when the research is done, it's always
out
the
here.
negative research, nothing positive. You know, so
I
don't
don't-
waste the time. We don't need no more research. Go out and find 100 smokers and ask them how they feel about it. There's your research.
I'll be honest with you, AC. I gotta push back on that. I gotta all the way push back on that because there's nothing wrong with while we enjoying it. You know what I mean? We got scientists in a lab somewhere the fuck else checking out shit. Because here's the thing: all these fucking powerful ass lights that y'all put on y'all shit to grow. How you know that's not having an adverse effect on shit?
oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? You don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
But I'd rather
but-
have
but
somebody
man, it's a
somewhere else
plant
checking that
though,
shit
bro.
out.
No, man, that ain't what they checking.
I want them to check.
They
I
looking
want them to check
they
every
looking
fucking
at the
thing.
effect on a human, and they ain't gonna know what light it is. They ain't tripping off what light
They
it is.
should.
It's 1,000 lights out here, so
Technology-
nobody's gonna
Technology has got
experiment.
better with the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lights is good. And
It's
so the reason why I
strong.
say you don't need that because I've heard that same story since the early 70s.
Right.
You may need to research it some more. And then they researched it, and when Nancy Reagan came in and said, this is your brain on drugs.
Oh.
And then
That
the
went
brain on
crazy.
drugs was about weed, not about cocaine, not about heroin, not about shooting up and all this other crazy mess. It was about weed, which didn't never hurt nobody. And then they threw all the bad shit in the neighborhood, like the crack, the PCP, and then wanted to get the little guy on the corner selling the stuff, but not bringing the big guy, not trapping the big guy, just bringing it to the corner to be sold.
Word.
Yep, and it was all in poor neighborhoods. Just crazy, man.
We already know.
Yep. So
We already know.
we need no more research. Research some other crap.
I'm always done with research.
But it's
Long
definitely
as
got,
it's
got
legit. Long as it's
when
legit.
Man, people been smoking since like the 50s and 60s. How much research? You know they had the
This shit
government.
was in the peace
the
pipe.
government
No
had
doubt. So
the
before
government
that,
had a facility since the early 70s that they was the only one growing the stuff.
true, but
How much research do you need?
you always need research because the way we grow is not the way they grew back then. You know,
It's
damn
real-
sure, not at
You know,
all.
the same way growing weed is the same way they're growing vegetables.
Yeah. But you got to still check
Everybody
the
growing
vegetables
with
too.
the
That's
same
why,
lights.
bro. That's why you got the FDA, my dude. You
Because
still
the
got
lights, I don't think have no effect.
And be honest with you, I didn't say when I said lights, I didn't mean lights specifically. I'm just throwing something out there. You can say
There's-
whatever, just the soil, whatever the fuck y'all. No, the soil probably more natural.
We
Just
using that,
whatever
right?
whatever y'all use that's like not earthly or whatever. I just was just throwing an example out there. But I and I see what you're saying, but to me, I just always agree with testing in some way, shape, or form, as long as it's legit
Right.
testing.
And so there's so many ways to grow.
Tell them about that
And
circle
there's
life.
so many things you can use to grow that they're never going to research all these different products in different ways and then how those ways going to affect your body.
Shit, they should. If we can
No,
buy it,
it's
they
never,
should. They can
when
do
there's
it.
hundreds of thousand ways and 100,000s of products out here,
Then it's just a
you
circle of
can't-
life too.
Yeah, you
What
can't.
you mean?
What I mean by that is, we breathe in oxygen, right?
Right.
And what do we, breathe out? CO2, right?
Yeah.
The plant takes in the
So the
CO2.
plant takes in the CO2.
and gives us
The
the
beneficial bacteria and shit like that, the fungi and such of those things, they beneficial to the soil and the root system for the plant to uptake and have the right, things for its genetics to do what it's gonna do.
Right.
So, that could be cow manure, for example. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And those things are beneficial for the plant. It might not be beneficial for us. That might be our byproduct, but that's what it uptakes. Now,
Right.
what the plant creates is air, what we breathe in.
What
So
we need.
it's byproduct. So it's just a circle of life.
Yeah. True.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at research. That's what it's gonna tell you at the end of the day. I mean, you could use it's definitely a detoxer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna uproot whatever you give it. You know what I'm saying, or what you feeding it. So if
Right.
you're giving it radiation and shit like that, you are gonna have a plant that has radiation through it. You know, so. I feel like they didn't did that over there. I want to say in Taiwan or somewhere where they had a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Some battles and shit. Bombs was dropped off and shit. They put cannabis plants out there and they was able to pull that shit out the ground. You know what I'm saying? Through the cannabis plant.
So,
There's research out there, man. It's
the
just,
radiation out the ground?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I want to say radiation. It was detoxing the ground for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The plant is powerful, man.
It is, man.
Yep. The soil conditioner brought the soil back. Yep.
Grow a field of that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yep.
So,
Well, you know, what's
it's
funny is to being able to try to control a plant.
then the seizures
You know,
story.
just
Right.
thinking
Remember the
somebody say,
seizures
you know what?
Right.
We don't like rose bush. We finna outlaw thorns and shit. So then you done try to get rid of every thorn, rose bush. I mean, it's a plant.
Word.
I mean, it's just like a crazy notion
And
to
that's
try to
that's
outlaw a plant.
that's what I'm worried about. Like the thing that we've been wanting for hellas is for the shit to be federally legal.
Mm-hmm.
What if
Man.
when fucking they's federal legal, they gonna try to do what you just said, control a fucking plant?
Yeah.
That's the shit I'm worried.
Mm-hmm.
That's the shit. I'm
And at some point, maybe, okay, you grow the plant, but you may get in trouble for smoking it and saying that's wrong. But to say you can't grow it, it's crazy.
No, they can't. They ain't gonna get in
It's
trouble
just like
for smoking it.
how you can tell
They
them
probably get in
they
trouble
can't
for growing.
have chickens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, it's like cactus out here and other plants that's poisonous to you that could damage you. You know, you can hurt yourself.
Yeah.
And you can't hurt yourself.
Yeah. Sure the fuck yeah.
So, you know,
Sure the
there's
fuck
other things they need to worry about. But they figured out a way to try to control it, make some money off of it.
Right.
So amazing that you, the government, outlawed this for so long and now you're making money on it. Shame on you.
I got a movie. I just had a movie idea just run through
You
my head.
lock people up and ruin families. Shame on you.
Right as we talking about this shit, I had a movie idea run through my head. It's set in like, what is this, 2023? It's set in like, the movie's set in 2070. It's fucking dusty outside. Weather's fucked up. It's not how it is now. And fucking all you see is like fucking billboards to shitty fucking dispensaries and shit. And the fucking thing that pigs do is make sure people ain't growing. And you get in trouble for growing. So it becomes a fucking rebellion and people try to rebel and start growing and then they fight the fucking shit. I just had that shit. You can't have that shit. That shit is mine. You make it, you gotta pay me something.
Man.
For real.
Donation.
We should do that, y'all.
What they doing is gangster. It's just gangster.
It's a straight movie. I'm scared it's gonna be like that, man. Like in the future and shit. Hey, we have to be 2075. Shit, that motherfucker be fucking 10 years and shit. Fucking you get letters from the government out of nowhere. Why are you growing? We know you're growing. You don't have to grow. You could just go to these dispensaries. Don't. Fuck out of here.
All that crazy stuff now to see all backfiring and, you know, for instance, like Illinois have a situation now where everybody from Missouri was going over to Illinois to get their package.
Yeah.
And so now it's reversed. They said that now people from Illinois coming over here because the prices is better, the taxes is lower.
Yes, sir.
They've already been coming over here to get their gas.
Oh,
The gas is cheaper.
yeah.
They already been coming over here to get their cigarettes.
Yeah, and
Lots of
working.
cigarettes is like $2 a pack cheaper.
Oh,
Now
wow.
they coming over here to get their weed, and Illinois is like, hey,
Yeah.
what's up with our revenue?
Hey.
On all this shit, they seen it just decrease
Hey.
every year. The
Wow.
farmers trip.
Wow. That's what. And number one, that's why I never fuck with them dispensaries over in Illinois. Because number one, y'all are just here to get fucking paid. These ain't no mom and pops. You know what I'm saying? These ain't no local. Y'all motherfuckers is from out of state. You ain't from Illinois. You know what I mean? You damn sure ain't from Missouri. So I ain't like how that shit went down. And the prices was dumb high.
And they tax you on a percentage of the THC.
Yeah, like
That's crazy.
So hold up, bud tender. You mean to tell me the better the shit is more money? Okay, here you go. The fuck, I go see my homie. Let me get the fuck up out of here.
Whoever came up with that bull SDS don't make no sense. The higher the THC,
They still made
the
all
more
money
tax.
from people who have no friends, but
That's
I
pimping
just say-
gangster.
Hey, you wanna do one time?
Government gangster.
Something we ain't done on the show. Y'all wanna do a toast? Bro, here's toast.
Heck yeah.
Since you wanna drink with us, man, let's do a toast tonight. To another cross pod, you know. Your cup ain't empty, is it?
Kinda is. Hold on, I got water in it.
Oh, no.
I can't toast with water.
You can.
Shit. I can only toast with water if I'm like, you know, on the wagon. You know what I'm saying?
Your glass, high off the glass is aired every Sunday, correct?
And we do a live show every Sunday from My City, My Music Studios, Overtime, also known Overtime Studios, 3119 Hampton Ave. You ain't doing shit on a Tuesday, on a Sunday. You ain't doing shit on a Sunday at around, you know what I'm saying, 1:30, 2 o'clock. Fall through. It's in My City, My Music. We got couches and shit. You can come set up.
Nice setup.
What is it? You know what I'm saying? You can be comfortable.
Get that live experience.
You know what I'm saying? If the owner's kids ain't there, you know what I'm saying? You can blow some. What is it? You can drink some. As long as you cool. What is it? We kick it. You're going to see a great show. Because when I interview a guest, I get to know them people personally. You know what I'm saying? And these men can tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
Good show, good show.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so fucking that's how I get down. So, you know, come on through. Sundays, 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Live. And
Boom.
there it is. And okay, and yeah, I don't do I don't do it on holidays. If my shit falls on a Sunday, no, I'm not doing the show. And yeah.
It's all good, man. Yep.
Appreciate you, man,
Yep,
for
yep.
coming on our show,
Bro,
man.
appreciate y'all.
This shit was dope, man. I think we're gonna have something else coming soon where we're gonna get you back on the show. You got any type of event or something going on, wanna cross pod it out again, you know, you feel free, man. We do some promotion for you or something like that. Tap in.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We work something out, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you.
Maybe come sit on the couch, bro.
Appreciate you, brothers.
My brother.
I appreciate you, brothers.
Hey, and we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, and make sure you subscribe and like us, and then get that notification bell ringing. You know, follow at the Loud Bank on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all that good stuff. I'll let them from the
Oh yeah, hit that like, subscribe like AC said, and you know, follow Growheads _Growheads. You know what I'm saying, on IG, and but that's what it is. And you know, tap in with my boy the Great with High Off the Glass. You know what I'm saying, on all platforms. You dig? Especially in My Music, My City. You know what I'm saying, where it goes down.
My City, My Music. Check it out. MyCityMyMusic.com. My City, My Music YouTube channel. Go over there, look for High Off the Glass. High Off the THA Glass. What is it? That's also at Facebook, IG, Twitter, and the Great, OTHA Great. That's me. Twitter and Facebook.
Oh yeah. And if you want to follow HPG,
Yeah, hit us up on IG as well, _HPG 2019. Yes,
all right,
yes.
y'all. Thanks for following. Catch you later next time on Grow His Podcast.